Ready for the 2025 campaign to begin, and it begins with some familiar faces in new places. How about Valdez getting his 4th opening day start in a row?
28 starts last season, 15-7 is that record, and of course that ERA was a sub-3 ERA.
And there's a line drive caught by Jeremy Pena. The season starts with a spectacular play by the shortstop for the Astros.
Valdez loves it. This pitching staff loves it. That's something we've become accustomed to, is great defense. And why not start with a dazzling leaping play from Jeremy Pena?
And now the first Mets at bat for Juan Soto. 15 years, $765 million. It starts here. He hits one up the middle, a base hit for Soto in his first Mets at bat. So Valdez threw the sinker. Soto hit a ground ball, but too hard for Rogers to get to. And the Mets have a 1-out base runner. And he misses with a curveball for ball 4, and the Mets have 2 men on. So 2 hard hit balls and now a walk. Now Mark Vientos with an RBI chance.
Ground ball softly hit left side. Pena charges fields. His only play is at first, throws there in time to get Vientos for the 2nd out. Soto goes to 3rd and Alonso to 2nd.
Ball into shallow left center field, coming on Myers, coming on Altuve, and Altuve cuts in front of Jake to make his first play as an outfielder. Jose Altuve's first chance was a close call between him and Jake Myers.
Clay Holmes set to make his first start in nearly 7 years. 0.93 spring training ERA, and that certainly gave the Mets the confidence that he could take the ball opening day. And a good breaking ball by Holmes to strike out Altuve, got him to chase for the first out.
That looked like a little bit like the new terminology, a little sweeper there.
Breaking ball hit in the air to left field, fairly deep but playable. Drifting back, Nimmo makes the catch right at the edge of the track, and there are 2 men away.
Christian Walker lines one right to Lindor, and that retires the side. Each shortstop catching a sizzling liner in the first. No score.
Inside, and that got him. That got Jeremy Pena around the left hand, left wrist area, and he'll head to first base. Appears to be no worse for wear.
Cam Smith turned 22 in the first spring training game of the year, and here he is in his big league debut. The family of Cam Smith here from Palm Beach Gardens. Ground ball right side, base hit. 1 pitch, 1 hit. Cam Smith delivers. Pena first to 3rd. He's safe.
Welcome to the show, Cam Smith.
Not wasting a second for his first big league hit.
He says in batting practice, little things lead to big things by going the other way. That approach works very well for Cam Smith.
There he goes. Pitches up. Bases will be loaded for Jake Myers. So a hit by pitch, a single, and a walk. And the bases are full for Jake. Ground ball towards the hole at short. Not going to be able to turn 2. That's going to be a run for the Astros. Astros get the first run of the season on a fielder's choice by Jake Myers. And they lead 1-0 as Jeremy Pena crosses to the plate.
No chance to turn that double play, so Lindor wanted to make sure of getting it out and get Brendan Rodgers, and the hustle of Myers gets him that RBI.
3-2 to Altuve, and he got him, struck him out with a sinker, and so Holmes able to limit the damage in the 2nd inning. Lindor hit a searing line drive that Jeremy Pena made a leaping grab on.
Breaking ball got him. Strike 3. First punch out for Fromber. 1 away here in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, maybe his best curveball so far.
Soto had a base hit up the middle in his first at bat as a Met, and he takes the low ball 4, so Soto's reached base in his first 2 plate appearances. In order to make those walks pay off, guys behind you have to cash in.
But ground ball towards Paredes. He'll take the play to first. His throw is high, but Walker comes down on the bag, or he makes the tag. Either way, it's out number 3. That'll do it for the Mets. A walk, 1 man left. Robert Valdez good through 3, and the Astros lead 1-0.
Astros have a 1-0 lead. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning on opening day. Let's bring up Christian Walker.
Shot to the left side, base hit. Diving to his left, Vientos couldn't come up with it. On a bullet by Christian Walker, his first hit as an Astro.
It's a little treacherous right now for Clay Holmes as he faces Yainer Diaz, who fly deep to center his first time up. Paredes at 2nd, Walker at 1st.
That ball's up the middle. That's a base hit. Being waved around is Paredes. Here comes a throw by Taylor. It's cut off. 2-0 Astros.
Little shot of Yainer up the middle for you. Good job being aggressive. Got a pitch he can handle. And what we saw last season is the ability of Yainer Diaz in some of these RBI situations to go up the middle the other way.
Jeremy Pena hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance. Pena slowly towards the middle of the diamond. Could be 2. And the throw gets away. That's going to score a run. Astros take a 3-0 lead as Christian Walker scores on the wild throw by Luis Angel Acuna, and the Astros take advantage of a misplay.
Even with Jeremy Pena running, you know you have to speed things up a little bit, and I think that play sped up on Acuna.
This one's hooked on the ground to short. Lindor runs around it, throws off balance, and he got him at first. Beautiful play by Lindor to throw out Cam Smith and end the inning. That's about base runners in all 3 innings against Framber Valdez.
Goes down on strikes here. Framber picks up his second strikeout, getting Nimmo to start the 4th.
Framber finding a little bit of a rhythm with his pitches now and getting a good breaking ball down in the zone.
In the air center field, sending Jake Myers back, but he will ease up before he gets near the warning track. Cam Smith's in the picture. That's a young rookie playing his first big league game, backing up the potential Gold Glove candidate there in center field.
Torrens holds at second, 2 out. So Lindor couldn't get the run in, and now Soto will try and do so with 2 out.
That one gets away, and going to third is going to be Torrens, and it's a great peg, and he's out. Oh, what a pick by Paredes on a low throw by Yainer Diaz. A pitch to the backstop results in the 3rd out of the inning.
Mets will not challenge, and the side is retired.
That was a rifle from Yainer and a good pick by Paredes on a little tiny short hop.
There's Alonso, who's walked and hit into a fielder's choice, and he drives one the other way. Smith is going to have to play this on a hop.
And Alonso holds on at first with a well-struck single to right. And the Mets have a 1-out base runner. Their 3rd hit of the game.
And now Mark Vientos has been up twice and hit 2 ground balls to the left side.
Ground ball could be 2. Pena to Rogers for 1. There it is, number 1 on the season. Framber led the league in double plays behind him last year. Gets his first of 2025.
So for Framber Valdez, so far 6 shutout innings. He's thrown with a couple of hits scattered and some walks.
Nimmo, Marte, and Taylor due up for the Mets. And Nimmo floats one into shallow left center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Brandon Nimmo aboard with a leadoff single. And for the 2nd time in 7 innings, the Mets have gotten the leadoff man on.
Breaking ball got him. Strike 3. Filthy late action. Marte couldn't hold up. And it's a strikeout as his first out of the 7th inning.
Yeah, good luck against that curveball after a couple of 2-seamers.
Oh, yeah. Framber ends with a called 3rd strike. He hopped off the mound with 7 shutout innings on opening day.
And Abreu has retired the first 2 in the 8th. Juan's got 1 for 2 and a walk in his Mets debut. Singled up the middle in the 1st, walked in the 3rd, flied out in the 6th. Here's ball 4, so Soto is on base for the 3rd time today. That's drawn only 3 walks today. Soto has 2 of them. And so Alonso will come up with a man on and 2 out. And Alonso takes the slider for ball 4, and the Mets get the tying run to bat. So back-to-back 2-out walks to Soto and Alonso, and now Vientos comes to bat as the tying run. Mark gets a slider that's too high, ball 4, and the bases are loaded on 3 walks. The Mets have the tying runs on base, and Brandon Nimmo coming up.
I'm surprised that Hader's not up to face Nimmo here to try to get the 4-out save.
Hits this ball to center field, coming on Myers. He'll make the play to strand the bases loaded. Shutout preserved on the fly out to center field. Abreu worked around 3 walks in the inning.
The Mets have not been shut out on opening day in 62 years. They'll try and avoid it today against left-handed slings of Josh Hader. Grounded toward the hole, and Marte's got a base hit to start the 9th inning. So on an 0-2 pitch, Marte able to hook one through the hole, and the Mets have life in the 9th. Line left center field, base hit for Taylor. Pulling in at second is Marte, and the Mets have the first 2 men on in the 9th. Another slider that results in a base hit. Acuna's gone 0 for 3 today, made an error that cost the Mets a run. Up and away, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. What a plate appearance for Luis Angel Acuna. And after falling behind 0-2, he works out the walk to load the bases with nobody out. I mean, how could it be any bigger?
Oh my goodness.
Your first major league plate appearance, bases loaded, nobody out.
Swing and a miss. There's the first out. Josh Hader gets Hayden Singer in his first big league at bat with a strikeout.
It's a big out for Josh Hader, who heads right back into the top of the order with the bases loaded.
So now Hader's gotten himself 1 out, but he's got to get through the best 2 hitters in the Mets order with Lindor and Soto. And he lines one out to center field. That'll get a run in, but Myers is there. He makes the catch. Tagging at third is Marte. That'll break up the shutout, but more importantly for Hader, he gets the 2nd out. And Juan Soto will come to bat with the Mets down to their final out, and the tying runs on base.
You like drama?
You got it. It's opening day.
More pitches in one outing than Hader has thrown in his Astros career.
So the Astro fans hoping that this ends it. The Met fans in Soto's debut waiting for a magic moment.
Got him! Astros win on opening day. 11 of the last 13 opening days, the Astros have been victorious. It wasn't smooth sailing in the ninth, but the Astros will take the W.